Perfection is hard work. Each sketch must come to life. Each stitch must hold. Each designer must persevere through long hours of cutting, sewing, fitting, and reworking. The problem with making something beautiful is that it takes a lot of time, and time never seems to be on your side. Today is the final model fitting, where each designer will go in front of the judges panel to present their garments. It's imperative that each designer be ready for this day, as it will be the last time they can get feedback from the judges before their clothes hit the runway. And the runway show is only 1 week away.
What our expectation is that we'll be dealing with fit issues, final touches. There's always a certain amount of finishing that needs to be done, but we expect the designs to be complete today. In terms of the shirting, the woven there, a lot of I think positive feeling around the top of the dress, but it's not really flowing down into the bottom of the dress. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is there some elastic or something around there so she can?
Yeah, the entire body line of the dress, the lining is like a very heavyweight elastic net, so that it kind of contours the body and it holds everything. And then there's boning inside the bodice too to keep it.
This was hard to sew.
Forever.
And it was just gorgeous, really beautiful. It did seem like it was difficult to walk in though, and that can, I think, distract from, I mean, it's a beautiful dress.
I thought the dress would really move beautifully if the knees were kind of constricted, but you can't really sit down in it.
I think the knees are a bit too constricted.
Really, for the designers, if they show up today and they're not prepared, they're not showing complete looks, it's really a lost opportunity for them to receive feedback from the judges.
I've been working very hard and I'm doing like full tailoring in a lot of my dresses. So that's why it's taking longer than I would like.
What's the jersey dress?
The jersey dress, I cut it and it's in a very delicate stage, so I couldn't drag the fabric around.
Okay. Thanks.
Great. Well, Javier, thank you very much. I'm a little concerned not to see complete looks.
I'll be done by Tuesday, I promise. I'm very embarrassed because I've never missed a deadline in my life. I hope that you see through it into what it will become. And I apologize for showing such unfinished garments.
I'm not sure what happened there. At the first model fitting, he showed complete muslins. I thought that he was about as well along in his work as anyone that we saw at that point in early December. And today he showed up completely unprepared to show a single complete garment.
I'd suggest you had him in the day before to make sure it's all done, because otherwise he'll be causing confusion on the day, pinning and not finishing.
Okay. Because we didn't see one complete, I mean, he could, at least the t-shirt thing, he could have gotten that finished. So we could have seen one thing finished.
Right.
It shows a certain disregard for the process and the people involved.
Well, also, it's unfair to the other people. Because, you know, everybody had to scramble.
And then the t-shirt, I played with layers. So I dyed the jersey fabric. It was originally white. I dyed it in 3 tones, black, gray, and white.
So is it actually 3 layers, or you?
It's 3 layers, like 3 shirts on top of each other.
On top of each other.
I like the look a lot. I'm not sure I'd want to wear 3 t-shirts like that.
I'm not sure. I actually quite like 3 t-shirts.
You do?
You know, if they're thin enough that you can wear them. I think, we've seen, I don't want to say fake long sleeves over short sleeves, etc.
And I think it's a great way to show the Supima quality of having like 3 t-shirts, but have the feeling of 3 t-shirts feel like one regular.
The only last thing I would say on the shift dress, that's the point. To me, it looks halfway between a shift dress and a fitted dress. And it would work beautifully either way, but at the moment it looks like it's in between. The other 2 models, they're very sexy silhouettes, but this one you've managed to actually make the model look almost frumpy.
It's feeling a little boxy to me.
Yeah, and it's a nice dress, so I think the fit's doing a disservice to the design at the moment.
Great.
Okay.
Thinking back to the review panel where we went from 12 finalists down to 6, Sashika barely made it into the competition, but they really listened in terms of feedback on the sketches they submitted. really edited their work down and came out with a really strong showing.
When you're talking about the denim dress, I
Yes.
would agree with you that you probably don't need so much skin. I think
Yeah.
maybe versus the shoulder, maybe under, like maybe close that up.
Yeah, it's sort of in your face. It kind of borders along the line of hoochie.
You know, yeah, maybe, but I wouldn't be afraid of a woman showing her shoulders. One thing that you should never be afraid of, you should never do, is put something on just to fill a space up.
Don't add any more in the back.
I wasn't gonna add any more. I was gonna relocate these.
So it kind of all hangs
Yeah,
together.
so like I would have move this here, so it would create a different shape here, but it wouldn't be adding more fabric. It would just be relocating this shape. So it'd be a little bit more dramatic of a shape, but the same amount of fabric.
See, I don't think you need drama.
No?
I mean, this is just one opinion.
Okay.
Because if not, if she has any kind of butt, it's gonna like really stick out.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, well, girls, we know these things.
All right.
Well, looks like you got a little work to do between now and the 19th.
Nah, I'll be fine.
But, all right. Look forward to
Thanks.
seeing you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Yep.
A bear's shocking performance leaves the judges stunned. Once thought of as the silent favorite because of his high fashion education, he now must pull out a miracle just to get his outfits finished. Michael Venker also caused some alarm with his lack of preparation. His collections seem to still be a work in progress. Everyone seems to have a lot of work to do and a very short amount of time to pull it off. Everything must be perfect for the runway. The rules of the competition are firm. Each designer must be on time and ready to show. This contest doesn't believe in being fashionably late.